Hey guys, let's get started on week 2. But before you move on, please make sure you fully understand the material in lesson 1 because the material in lesson 2 definitely builds on the knowledge of lesson 1 and requires a good basic understanding of databases and DBMSs. Now just to recap, you should be able to build a database blueprint using proper normalization and be able to identify field data types and their constraints. That's in assignment 1. And then also create a database file and indicate all required relationships, constraints, and proper field data types outlined in a blueprint. That would be assignment 2. And then finally, understand proper terminology and their meanings relative to databases. And so that's in your no-risk quizzes and then also wrapped up in your lesson 1 quiz. Now, if you have issues understanding anything from lesson 1, please schedule a time to meet with me. In the top right, you'll see my email address. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. As a reminder of what's due for lesson 1, you have assignment 1, the database blueprint, assignment 2, the MS Access database itself, and those are submitted in the proper drop boxes located within the lesson content. The links to those drop boxes, I guess, is what I mean, is located in the lesson content, and then also lesson 1's quiz. To be clear, please refer to the schedule below for scheduling the submittal deadlines. All right, so lesson 2, SQL objectives. As we mentioned previously, at some point you will most likely be working with devices that are communicating with another device, sending and receiving data from a database. So having a solid understanding of basic SQL commands will help you greatly in working with and understanding these devices, along with improving your marketability to future employers. Now again, expect some time getting through the material to fully understand it. Take time to work through the examples and the assignments within the lesson content. Lesson 3, the next lesson, relies heavily on these topics too, so they just build upon each other, so take the time. To that end, take advantage of the NRQs, or the no-risk quizzes, to get a good handle on your understanding of the material. Don't cheat yourself by clicking too quickly. The topics in this lesson are SQL commands. What is SQL? What are the basic commands and the proper way to use them? How do we create them in Microsoft Access? In addition to the 4 basic SQL commands, we'll cover conditions which add a higher level of control over the commands. We'll also cover any special keywords that leverage an even greater power over the basic commands. There are many videos and NRQs within this lesson too to help you along the way, so please go through the material thoroughly. As a reminder for what's due for lesson 2, you have 1 assignment as well as the quiz for lesson 2. Now both are due in 1 week. Again, for clarity's sake, please refer to the schedule below for submittal deadlines. If you're listening, I won't keep you waiting. Find out what SQL is all about, and don't forget to do your work before the end of the week. Please see me at office hours on Monday if you're still struggling to complete the work. Cheers.